Comments are
Oh,
saying we don't have audio.
no audio daw, no audio. Hello, hello, hello.
Check, check, check,
Sound
check.
check, mic check, mic check. Oh my God. It's okay, it's okay.
Check!
Sick, sound sick. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear us? But anyways, sound check, sound check. Oops, okay. So it's good. It's all good. All goods in the hoods. So as you can see here, all the god bugs from YGG Esports have been banned by GGG. So I think that's those are the threats from YGG Esports Axie pool for GGG or Gasol Gaming Guild. Gs are everywhere here. BMG.
Alright.
Why don't you
So
join their guild? BMG, GGG.
let's go YGG, VMG, YGG, GGG. So first of all,
Oh, here we go. We're
congratulations
the first king.
to GGG for reaching the semis on the lower bracket. So Gasol Gaming Guild playing the double Aqua versus YGG playing the Aqua Dawn. So here we go, very aggressive turn for both players. Here comes the Goda, destroys that
God.
Dawn energy with a
For Gasol Gaming Guild, but it's not yet the end for YGG Esports because they still can get back using.
for this double Aqua composition.
Yes, especially if this plant draws
Decided to play it safe while YGG playing the complete opposite, playing the single Scarab. Makes that front dust go into last stand, and Gasol Gaming Guild needs to make a setup here because if he doesn't go for a speed up, the egg bomb threat will still exist on the mid round. So GGG is in trouble right again. Shoutouts to we have 100 viewers.
But the last stand there really is gave a really big problem for Gasol Gaming Guild. Spiky Wing on this mid line because Spiky Wing with Risky and Lunch there will definitely take down the Dawn in the middle of this YGG Esports team here. But is it gonna be enough if he draws double pumpkin and kill shell?
1v1 can go for a risky fish double koi play.
So energy wise, YGG Esports has
Utilize the attack up with the risky fish, then follow it up with a double koi.
There you go. The second koi.
Hey! Why don't utilize the attack up?
From YGG Esports. So, yep, the round one goes to Gasol Gaming Guild. And how are you there in our stream? Are you still okay? So round one goes to Gasol Gaming Guild. Yeah, the double koi there. For YGG Esports didn't make it because the HP is really low that double koi will not hit anymore. So that's why he got the swag buzz there.
Congratulations to GGG, 1-0, 2 more victories, and they move towards the lower bracket finals. But then again, this is YGG, the reigning champion. So it's never over once you are facing the reigning champion. And take note, did you notice the artifact from YGG, Daddy Meiji? They had a level 4 beast artifact.
Oh.
It can be useful in a 1v1.
Yeah, even though you have 3 energy, you can take down an Aqua using a level 4 beast card, especially if you got the attack up. So that will be a very big turnaround for YGG if that was really enough. But fortunately, the speed up from Gasol Gaming Guild really gave him the advantage.
Look at the comments. Are you alright, everyone? We're trying our best. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We still have 3 series left. This is the semifinals on the lower bracket. Whoever win this series will be facing ISA, and whoever wins on the lower bracket finals will be facing Blooms at the upper bracket. So hopefully the connection gets better.
Especially in our final, both upper or the final round and the lower bracket finals because that will be a very intense match. So everyone is really excited to witness who's gonna win between YGG Esports guys and GGG, and who's gonna fight.
YGG,
Yes, too many G's.
BMG, Daddy May G, G.
I think I have to try not to move so much because my head needs so much resolution.
Welcome to the So, Daddy Meiji, how are you feeling the English conference? You're like EJ Power from Flip Top.
Yep, I'm multiverse. I'm a multiverse guy, so I can go not only in English in different conference, but also in different universe. that's how that's how compact. That's how flexible I am. I just don't go on different conference. I also go to different universe.
Wait,
Remember that. Take down it.
I'm curious though. Do we have a screen for the player introduction so we can see the players for GGG? Because
Yep.
we knew, I think it was Chan who played game number 1 for YGG. So here are our 3 players from GGG making a name for themselves. Introducing David Parker, 369, nice number, and Yajno.
David Parker is the brother of Peter Parker. So that's why it's a
Peter
multiverse.
Parker was adopted by his uncle.
Peter Parker picks a box of pickled pepper. So anyway,
And here are our reigning champions. Of course, you all know them. Introducing the champions, Chan, Michi, Bishi, and Mithra. Take note, guys. Season 6, Axie Classic Season Championship, Season 6 was won by Chan, and he did it in fashion, making a reverse sweep happen on the finals itself. So very interesting to see how he comes back with this team. Let's go. And our next players, Mithra.
versus
Wait,
Yashno.
their guilds are reversed. So Yajno from GGG versus Mithra from YGG. Will
Yep.
Mithra equalize the series? Let's go.
I think Mitra got this. I believe in this guy. I've seen him play in a LAN tournament of Axie Classic Guild Wars and outplays in each match is like a very, very basic move for him. He doesn't need to think. It just comes out naturally. But yeah, GGG. I believe that GGG here is the underdog. I believe because this is the first time that I've seen GGG play in a very competitive tournament. I've heard them participating in some Axie Classic in-game events, but tournament like this is one of the biggest, most intense and competitive tournaments here for Axie Infinity. Yeah, but
Yup.
GGG is
Also,
very well here in our tournament.
also happy to see the players of GGG make deep progress in this tournament, because their guild owner or leader, Gasul, is a very nice guy. And remember that Imeji, he casted one of the tournaments. He was a guest caster there. And now he started this guild just like a casual guild, a for fun guild, but making a deep run on the playoffs, defeating YGG on the upper brackets, and now currently leading in the lower brackets. They're making good progress, and this is a good sign for GGG that they are headed towards the right direction.
Exactly. And also you can see that from their Axie pool that they really want war too. They don't want just to be stumped by these
I
giant
think
guilds.
Yajno is locked in, Daddy Meiji. He's locked in.
Oh, here we go. So Dust Plant Aqua is here for YGG Esports, while on GGG, I think they're still using the same Axis here.
Yeah, they're using the same composition. GGG finding comfort and success with triple launch, double aqua. But this is a good adjustment from YGG, replacing their midline Dawn with a very
for round 1, since they don't have cattails there.
Yes, sir. Massive lead for the side of GGG right here, dealing massive damage, countering the single discard from the front, and getting another card massive cattail value, and now they have a chance here. But look at that. YGG or Mithra has an egg bomb on hand, and this could be useful during this round.
Yep. But yep. Aqua wise.
It's a safe pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
For GGG.
Yep, because he's already seen the first Night Seal, but yep,
yeah,
that's a big risk also to take because faster front gives you. So whenever it's already on a mid game. So instead of being afraid that yep, I only have a lower HP, but the plant is slower,
while also getting the aggro,
and he avoided the passing wind too. That's
yes. And this is gonna deal massive damage. Night Steel plus a cactus on that app. So still has a lot of spiky wings here, so he could just play a spiky wing, possibly another risky koi. And there we go, he got the risky koi in the mid.
For the next round, 2 cards will be enough.
Yes, sir, and let's go. It's looking good for Gasol Gaming Guild. They're so close for a 2-0 lead.
Gasol Gaming Guild is was already winning in that round, but just to make it very finesse, I think that's the
finesse. You're evolving, my friend.
He valued the buzzing wind in the plant, and then if ever he expected an egg bomb, the plant still has a buzzing wind effect. So that he can have like 2 cards only, even though he doesn't have any buzzing with at all.
Agree, because I would like to commend the playstyle from GGG because he wasn't just playing random cards. He wasn't just clicking cards, because we saw one round where he risked 2 cards from his front line because he knew that Mithra might pass. So he gets the right read and he's making the right plays for every read. So yeah,
those vegan diets didn't have any value at all VMG because of the buzzing wind. So Mithra already had a lot of vegan diets, but yep, it's gonna be useless if the enemy has a lot of buzzing winds too. So the shields will not matter anymore, even though you have like a 200 shield because of the buzzing wind.
Yeah, buzzing wind brings massive value, and even though an aroma can redirect the buzzing wind, GGG has 4 buzzing winds on his first deck, so you cannot avoid the buzzing wind. You just have to take the buzzing wind. But then again, guys, it is now 2-0. It's looking good for GGG, and now they are down to their final player. We don't know which is the final player, but our reigning champions is in trouble, and they need to win 3 straight if they want to proceed to the lower bracket finals.
Asked if GGG won. Not yet, but they are ahead 2 in this matchup. 2-0 for Gasol Gaming Guild, and yep, let's see if what YGG Esports here still has up on their sleeves. Maybe a different lineup or a different approach, but you know that those buzzing wins are really killing the teams of YGG Esports.
Yes, agree. Good read, Daddy, because whatever team composition YGG is using, it's having trouble with the buzzing winds, because whether it is a midline plant or a midline dawn, the aggressive gameplay of GGG is not giving any free space for YGG to make a setup. Also, the energy burn.
One of the details there was the cattail from Gasol Gaming Guild. That really gave them a big advantage in early rounds.
That was a lucky cattail. Double first and second cattails for the first 2 rounds, and it had massive value. So RNG also working in favor of GGG.
Mm-hmm. Because I think Gasol Gaming Guild saw that the lineup from YGG Esports doesn't have any cattail at all. So he just went all in from round 1. If you notice, from round 2 up to the finish, he only had 2 energies. He didn't save any energy at all.
Yeah, because we can see Mithra trying to make setups, but the timing from GGG was also well placed. And here we go, the final player for GGG, Tres69 is the last man standing, and all he needs is 1 win to proceed, and Michi will be trying to stop him from closing out the series. So let's see if Michi extends the series right here, because YGG has been piloting the same circle of Axie pools, and they've been finding success right there, winning massive championships and runner-ups from those lineups. Let's see if Mitchie starts the spark here, or if Tre69 closes the series with a clean sweep. Let's
So
go.
definitely we can say that GGG versus YGG is a sweep or a reverse sweep matchup only.
All right, first time both players go for a pass on the first round.
Again, the cattail here, PMG, the YGG esports team doesn't have any cattail at all. So, but
One energy. If he
Yep.
gets a cattail here, it would be useful for him.
yep, exactly. Those cards that he threw there in round number 2, how many cards will YGG esports have in that round? But fortunately, they don't have any cattail here at all. I think they are. So, yep, YGG esports slowly, but yep, let's see.
I think this is a good chance for Michi to go for a double koi play. So he could note double koi plus a cactus would work
Yes.
wonders for this time. But let's see if Gasol Gaming Guild makes a
And the double koi and Night Steel, no value again, but yep, the damage is there. The damage is there, but yep, the energy and the HP here.
He needs a risky fish, and another damage card for this midline can help. If Tre69 gets another damage card, the advantage on the 1v1. Now it all depends if he redraws the koi. The koi is the win con for Michi right here. It's the
Michi?
koi.
Michi is the Axie against Steel Side to Shinju. So
Does
this is
Michi get the koi?
Yeah.
This is bad.
It only has 2 energies.
Yeah, but I think the 2 energies might
Is it
be
gonna
enough.
be enough?
Let's
Next
see.
round?
He can play double risky fish.
No, I think no.
I
He
don't
got 4
think so
energies.
too. But what if Gasol Gaming Guild just
Finish, right?
okay, will he go for the oh yeah, never mind, he's going for the kill.
120 shields. Oh,
Is it enough?
47.
Never mind.
Yep.
Wait, that's 147. I thought that only does 135. So bad math by VMG. Never mind. GGG goes for the sweep. So
And
don't
that's-
highlight my mistake. Highlight the sweep. of
That's
YGG.
3-0 for you from GGG. That's 3-0 for you. That's very smooth. If our stream is not that smooth, but the players are really smooth from Gasol Gaming Guild.
Yes,
Why? Because of the
congratulations.
3-0 sweep.
Gasol Gaming Guild eliminating YGG from the upper brackets with a 3-2 victory. It was close. And now the rematch at the lower bracket, sweeping YGG with a clean 3-0. Gasol Gaming eliminates the reigning champions, and they will move forward to the lower bracket finals, and they will be facing ISA. Congratulations to YGG still. What a run on the lower brackets.
Congratulations again for giving us a really fun, a bit laggy, but exciting match from YGG versus GGG. So I think those 2 buzzing wins there are really is a really threat for not just YGG but maybe ISA, because they got so many lunges lineups there or axes there, and using those kind of teams are like very powerful because of shields up and damage. But if you have those buzzing win from GGG's Axie pool, that will not be a problem, and they
Yes.
still get the speed advantage too.
Imagine winning a match without a single energy gain. It's winnable because you have basically unlimited spiky wings. So
Mhm.
you disregard all the shields. And what a win for GGG, reaching top 3. So they have secured a wait, let me check. They have secured a total of a safe 600 AXS so far.
Oh, that's why they don't use any cocktail Axie at all, because I think GGG banned every Axie holder in YGG Esports Axie pool. If I remember it correctly, I think they banned some plants there. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it has
We didn't get to analyze the drafting phase because I think the
it's
stream
because
was
of it too
still
fast.
lagging that time.
Yeah. Yeah, so that cattail is maybe if YGG Esports has a cattail Axie there in front, that will I think make a difference because of the card draw, especially YGG Esports uses egg bomb. So if they draw it earlier on earlier rounds, I think they can juggle the damage from those aquas because Gasol Gaming Guild didn't really save energy at all just on the last matchup, but first two games from round two up to finish, they only had two energies up to the finish.
And here we go, bracket update. We can see YGG making a solid run from the lower brackets, but it was stopped by our new upcoming underdogs, GGG. And for the bottom part of the lower bracket, you can see SPG or Sapegato beating Phantom Dynasty. Then they matched against GGG, and GGG just went on a run after that. So GGG versus ISA on the lower bracket finals. Whoever wins this will be facing Blooms, our most dominant guild so far on the grand finals. Interesting.
GGG and ISA, if I remember it correctly, this is the Axie pool that has every kind of lunches you can find in Axie
Yeah,
marketplace.
and so it's a mirror match, right, Daddy, of Scaly Lunges?
No, GGG is using double aqua with buzzing wind, right?
Yeah, but also Scaly Lunges.
Oh yeah, they also got the scaly lunges.
Yes, and ISA is brought around 10. I mean,
Mm.
is it 12? The Axipul is 12, possibly.
I think GGG will, needs to ban the God Rep backline lunge Axie because that will give them a
Also,
very
Daddy, the why so serious? They need to
yeah,
ban
why
that
so
guy.
serious. So let's see what will they ban on their banning phase. So while waiting here, so GGG versus ISA, I know a lot of viewers here want their favorite guilds to win, but yep, let's see who's gonna win in this lower bracket finals. And Bloom's very strong contender here in our tournament, but GGG and ISA, they're not gonna go down without a fight.
Yes, sir. Currently, we are waiting for the drafting phase of ISA versus GGG. Later on, guys, we will see and we will try to analyze the drafting phase so we could get more background info before the match begins. But then again, same tournament rules. Whoever wins three will move forward to the grand finals. I'm not sure what is the benefit or privilege of being the upper bracket finalist. I'm going to check the ROS.
And just for to those who just came in our stream, our prize pool here is 5,000 AXS. Our first place will have 2,000 AXS. That's a total of like nearly a million pesos. And second place will have 1,000 AXS. Third place will get 600. Fourth place will get 400. Fifth and sixth place will have 300. Seventh and eighth place will have 200. So no one will lose in this kind of tournament because
Yes,
the lowest place will still get 200 AXS. And how much is that?
yes, we can do the math right now because I think most of our viewers and players are from the Philippines.
Yep.
So the total prize pool is more than 2 million pesos. And these top three teams currently have secured a total of, what is this, 270K. So that's a massive prize itself. And here we go. Drafting phase has begun. Let's take a look at their Axie pool. But me and Daddy Meiji are going to expect a lot of lunges. And I'm going to lend Daddy Meiji the spotlight to break down the drafting phase.
Let's see. So the captain for ISA will be Thunderstruck. I believe that not only Thunderstruck will decide which axis to ban or to use. I think it's like a teamwork there, choosing which one to ban, which one to use, and who will go first, who will go last. So let's see what axis both teams will ban and use here because that will give them a very big advantage during those um, 3 rounds of gameplays here. Because if you remember, Gasul Gaming Guild, they banned a lot of plant that has cattail there. So that's why their buzzing wind teams there gave them really big advantage, because whatever they throw there using buzzing wind, they're sure that the enemy will not draw any cards.
And here
So
we go. The Axie pool has been revealed, and we can say that the right side is the Axie pool of ISA, and left side is for GGG. So what
I
are you
believe
seeing here, Daddy?
I
Aside
believe
from the lunges.
they need to ban those cattail axis there for me, because if they won't ban it, I think they will give one of them. If one of them gets it in their matchups, what they will have a bit of a advantage there, because if you notice, most of the cards here are like either bugs or beast cards. So cocktail holder will have a very big advantage. You know, not only energies, you need also cards there, especially if you have chained cards there like lunges. If you have lunges and you don't draw it at all, that will be useless. The
Yes.
bonus
And
that
look at these first bans for both guilds. Good ban for the side of Thunder, banning the numbing creation. That's a naughty backline. And for
exactly.
GGG, they have banned the first Why So Serious with the Spiky Wing. So I'm guessing GGG will ban the 2 or 3 axes with Why So Seriouses,
Exactly.
possibly.
So I think they're still planning to use the same lineup before, playing with YGG Esports, the double Aqua and Dusk Cattle. That's why the YSO series is gonna be a big threat for the team that they're planning to use.
Yes, sir. And right now they have banned the second Spiky Wing of ISA, and for ISA they have banned the single God Reptile backline. So this is a counter of bans for both players. I'm seeing a lot of value from the dog grips of GGG right here.
Yeah, that's also a big threat for this Axipul from ISA, because if you notice, I think they are one of the guilds that really values the lunch dusk team. So Dull Grip is gonna be really
And
painful
there we
for those
go.
axes.
They banned the second Why So Serious Daddy. So there's only one serious Why So Serious Axie left, that might be their final ban right here.
Yep. So Aqua, I didn't see them use Aqua in those previous matches, but let's see, because lunch Aqua's backline. Let's see Thunderstruck use it to its maximum capacity.
Yes, would love to
Maximum
see
potential.
Thunderstruck using Aquas right here. And here we go. They're hovering towards that dog grip. I think
Mhm.
Thunderstruck also saw how deadly those dog grip are. But the second ban, they're choosing between the spike queuing Night Steel, Swallow Dusk, or the midline Risky Fish dog grip Aqua.
I think they need to go to for Dull Grip Aqua with Koi.
Yep.
That will be a very big threat, because I'm guessing that Thunderstruck's
Wait, I'm
Axipul.
seeing something good here, Daddy Meiji. The plant of GGG will give tremendous value because it could find Kotaro value on each
Oh,
of the Aquas and Dusks that
yeah.
ISA has. So they can play the midline plant here, possibly, and a backline Aqua with a spiky.
Yep, possibly, because if you notice, they won't go, even though they use reptile in front, it's still faster than this plant. So Kotaro will be very useful for this Axipul from ISA.
Very, very interesting. Let's go. And also would like to congratulate Blooms because they have secured their spot for the Guild Wars World Cup. I've seen it on Facebook. So congratulations. And to YGG, they're
Mm.
still secured on the World Cup. So we're still going to see YGG. And I know how they perform
Yep.
coming up from a loss, and they will perform better next time. But speaking of the bans, Thunderstruck banning, or ISA banning the Spiky Wing Dull Grip, and they chose to ban the Spiky Wing Lunge.
So they don't want to have any buzzing wind with lunge here. But I think DGG still has aqua lunge with buzzing wind.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they
But the
have
dull
one Spiky
here,
Wing left, so I mean two. So I think they're going to play that backline Spiky Wing with the lunge. As the backline, midline, I'm seeing a good value from the plant because having a slow plant with a Kotaro eliminates the threat of the Goda, and you could gain energy once you have those Kotaro. So the plant will get tremendous value here. But the question is, what backline is Thunder planning to use? Is he going for a mirror match between Aquas with Spiky Wings, or will he use the God Reptile once again?
yep, that will be interesting. By the way, on the side of Gasol Gaming, I think they might go for the same two aquas as before, but it still has a chance that they might use the plant Kotaro because it's gonna be a very big value to this Axie pool that Thunderstruck has because they're all fast compared to GGG. GGG Axie pool, he still has these plants that has Kotaro, so yep, that might be helpful in mid game gaining energies. Just bomb bombing away the the cards that they will get from whatever they draw, since
Yes,
it
sir.
doesn't have any zero cost.
So basically, GGG has a chance right here to go towards the grand finals, and I think since ISA has already secured their spot on the World Cup, if GG I'm a little supportive over GGG because I want them to reach top 2 just so they could secure the spot as well.
But yep, let's see. GGG is showing a very promising run here in our tournament. You know, YGG Esports on our round one, they met each other, but yep, GGG proceed to round two, defeating YGG. And it's YGG is not a real, it's not like a very usual or common guild here. YGG is our champion, defending champion. So, yep, YGG, GGG. Oh my God, so many G's. So this is
And
gonna
there
be
we
a
go.
killer.
This
But
is our 3 champion slayers, David Parker, Tres69, and Yajno, and they will be facing against ISA, Thunderstruck, David, and Lester. Interesting. Any predictions, Daddy Meiji?
if they use the same aquas and front as they use in YGG, I think they got a bit of advantage there because if you notice the lineup is a bit easier to use because of the buzzing wind, and you don't have to save any energy because of the buzzing wind. You don't worry for a brick wall in front because of the buzzing wind. Also, you don't. I mean, stealing energies is already also not a threat for you because if you don't.
David versus David.
Oh my God, David Parker and David.
So David mirror match,
I can
everyone.
picture out a three Spider-Man pointing at each other.
We need one more David. Okay, first match of the night, David versus David. We're just a few moments away from seeing their team compositions, and let's see what GGG has brought to the table. But there's a high chance for ISA to play a God Reptile right here, or go with the mirror match by using an Aqua.
So God Reptile versus Aqua with Buzzing Wind. I think Aqua still has a chance to win that matchup unless that Aqua doesn't have any energy left at all. But if he sets up properly and with energy and enough cards to take down that God Reptile backline, I think that Aqua still got a chance to win.
Yes, sir. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Game 1 of the lower bracket finals. Down to our 3 teams. Whoever wins will be facing Blooms on the final round.
Just shared our stream here. Am I not gonna be banned here? Is it okay to share link or just in the comment section?
I don't think we can comment any links. I tried earlier and it got removed.
Yep.
Here we
So-
go, David versus David. Are we going with the Filipino David or the foreigner David? But then again, David from ISA is already a legend, and David Parker from GGG is an up-and-coming player. So
YSS, it's
ISS, Yishun Shin.
Listen, Shin. Is it okay to have it to share using the link that you sent me? Am I not gonna be banned or removed? Because it's a different platform link, right? Have you tried already? Not yet. And here we go with our first game. All in. Expected because of the Kotaro.
Oh, they're gonna get Kotaro value.
Again, the cattail again. And the double Kotaro. Oh, ISA has the cattail too, so that's nice. But yep, the Kotaro there will get both of them. 1 energy. Nice card draw.
I think Gasol Gaming has an advantage on GG.
The cattail again.
Passing on to the two cattails. It's like they have a
Cattails.
third eye right here. It's a 1v1. More energies for David from ISA, but he lacks cards.
Yes.
Oh
but
my god.
the Kotaro Hill will get value again and again compared to the Kotaro of ISA.
Yes. And he could just keep
Brick wall for the Soul Gaming Guild. And again, this 2 Kotaros, 2 Scarabs is gonna be a pain in the ass of ISA because the damage in the shields.
from GGG and you're counting cards, you know there's a high chance that he won't get double bulwark. So this might be the time for an aggressive play. Will he go 1-0? David wins. David from GGG. And that was a very big brain play, baiting out your Aquas, trying to go for, or trying to bait that you're going to use a backline Spiky Wing, but using that plant as a backline fully counters that God Reptile on a 1v1.
I understand the card management from ISA because you cannot really burst that plant if ever you really push everything that you have on that early 1v1 matchup. You won't have any shield at all anymore. So that's why he kept using Bulwark and 1 card because the next round he won't be able to burst it. So he was hoping that the Bulwark return damage will be enough to put that plant on an HP level that he can burst it with 4 damage cards. But unfortunately, he only had 2 Kotaros, 1 Tiny Dino, and Lunch. So that damage wasn't enough to take down that plant.
Yeah. Well played to GGG. 1 down, 2 more wins to go.
Meg mo pa ako, Meg. Ayan, rinig.
Mic check. Mic.
Naduduling ako sa sa pagtingin ng cards.
Ang sakit sa ulo, promise. Sobrang sakit. Torture na to, pre. Sakit.
Naduduling lang ako, naduduling. Lalo magkakadikit pag yung marami na yung card.
Tumatalon-talon yung frame, grabe.
Isa pa. Going back.
3, 2. And we are back for the Axie Classic Guild Wars. We are your casters, VMG and Daddy Meiji. Again, guys, apologies for the stream delay or the FPS drop. We are
Technical
doing
difficulties here.
our it's
Nice.
basically technical difficulties because our moderator or prod team has been doing their best on trying to fix it. Unfortunately, it's still a bit laggy.
I
But
think
yeah, guys, my head hurts because we're from what you've been seeing on the stream, the FPS drop. That is also our view from the share screen, so it's very hard to like.
so. What you see, it was
analyze.
what we see.
But then again, here's our matchup for the second match. David will still be playing.
Oh, and
versus
they're already
Yabsmo.
on round number 2. I think ISA passed. And another pass, just a cattail.
Gets cattail value. And here we go. The Soul Gaming Guild has a 1 energy advantage.
And again, I
Oh.
think the backline plant again. Oh my god.
Yes, and loving the double Kotaro right here. I think it brings down. This is looking different for the side of ISA. They have the
He has
energy
enough
advantage.
Yup.
So this is going to be a crazy 1v1.
7.
Adjusted or tweaked his gameplay, and it's looking good for him now.
I think this is a different round for ISA. Going well for ISA because I think he doesn't need to use Bulwark on this next round anymore. And the 3 additional 3 damage cards later for round 8, yep, is enough. I think he's gonna use any backline cards anymore, because I believe earlier he got fewer cards compared to this match to this round or match up. Yep, and that wins goes to ISA. So congratulations for our second match. ISA will get their first win playing against GGG.
Yes, sir. It's now currently 1-1, so we are now down to our final 4 players, and whoever or which guild gets 2 more wins is moving towards the grand finals. Take note, guys, would like to announce that the benefit of being the upper bracket champion is you are now twice to beat. So Blooms is in a good spot right now, because if ever they lost the first series, for example, ISA or GGG won 3 straight, Blooms gets a second shot on the grand final. So basically twice to beat.
Yep, but Blooms only needs to win once, I believe. So yep, that's the biggest advantage that you have for being on our upper bracket or winners bracket here in our tournament. And just to remind everyone who just came in here in our stream that this is an Axie Classic Guild War tournament. Thank you for Sky Mavis for giving us this kind of tournament that has just a bit of AXS only.
5,000 AXS. But yeah, I would like to give a huge shout out to Sky Mavis, of course, Daddy Meiji for joining me tonight, our special guest, and also to our viewers who have stuck in with the stream, even though it's been kind of hard to watch lately. I understand, guys, your frustration, and don't worry. Hopefully, the next one, or even maybe the finals. Imagine it gets fixed on the finals.
Hopefully
it is. But here is our current matchup. Game number 3. Leicester will be facing against Stress69. A good matchup for both players right here. Let's see. But right now, the battle of the lunges has been looking entertaining, because a few years ago, I hated casting lunges mirror match because it was boring in my opinion. But having different variations from the lunges, such as the backline plant lunge, the backline god reptile lunge, it gave a lot of new flavors in a perspective of a caster. And look at that! Hey, bro!
Hey,
bro! Don't do that, bro!
Calm yourself.
The single viewers and the single caster are catching a stray.
He hasn't even drawn any Goda yet, but he's already or Axie keys. that was a death mark for you. That was Tres trying to say this is a death mark. The Axie keys. So yeah, as you were saying about lunges, not only the the plant that has like more brick wall cards to carry, but also the egg bomb play with lunch, the egg bomb play with lunch, the buzzing wind with lunch is also a big threat already, as we have seen in these past games. Lunch with buzzing wind. Oh, here we go again. The plant backline versus the
Any
god
adjustments?
reptile.
That oh, that image they replaced their midline.
But the midline also is it a perch?
Oh, I don't think. I think that's a goldfish. Is it a goldfish or a perch?
A perch, I'm not sure.
We're gonna find out in a bit.
We'll pass on on our first round. Or yeah, nightmare goldfish. I thought it
It
was perch.
Went for a cattail pass, but unfortunate any cattails on play, so he could now use the aqua cards to go for the kill on that dusk.
And also he also needs to delay the rounds because of the time swing. I think he wants it to be thrown in the mid. Did you see that kiss? That was the confidence.
Bro, that's a perfect gamble. Oh
No.
my god, GGG has been having the balls of steel, making every right play. Will he
179. Totaro. Oh, wait.
This 1v1 is gonna be
So,
troublesome because Crystal Gaming one Kotaro
if
and
he
one...
draws 3 damage cards in, that will be it for the Soul Gaming Guild. Oh,
Oh,
It-
not
I think-
enough. Spirit Core is not
Yeah.
enough.
the cards,
That was-
PNG, the cards.
Yes, that was a good try for GGG, but Leicester was so much more in control in terms of cards right there. Leicester jumping in with the early momentum as early as round 1. GGG made a very nice gamble play right there, gambling 3
Yes.
cards on his front line, trying to equalize the momentum, but then again, late game, he didn't have any cards to make a setup. So well played to Leicester. It is now 2-1, and they're now 1 victory away from having a rematch against Blooms.
The patience from Zoe. from Zoe. Patience from Zoe. Patience from who was that player? Leicester?
Yeah.
Leicester 69.
No, I think
69.
Leicester is from ISA and Tres 69.
Tres, yeah, 69. The patience from him because if I remember it correctly, he didn't use the early cards, the early reptile cards from his backline in earlier rounds, so that gave him a card advantage in later rounds. So I think GGG was forced to use every card that he had that time. But unfortunately, that gave him a slight disadvantage when it comes to 1v1 because the 2 damage, the 2 bulwark that Thurs 369 had gave him like a threat that, oops, I'm not gonna use all of my melee cards yet since he has bulwark. So yep, that gave ISA advantage, giving all damage cards for the first round from 1v1.
Yes, of course. And Daddy, take note, the final player or the closer for ISA will be Thunderstruck.
Ooh,
Dun, dun, dun,
the
dun.
boss fight. The
The
boss,
boss
fight.
fight.
This is what boss fight. But this is not yet over for Gasol Gaming Guild because if you remember the 2 Aqua backline, I think they can still use it. If that is their comfortable pick, they can still use it and just play along with it since it's one of their strength using it. The
Yes, sir.
buzzing wind. So they used the backline plan twice because of the Kotaro. I think that's the only reason why they use the backline Kotaro plan, because they are very sure that all the axes that ISA will use will be faster than them. They didn't have any plant in their Axie pool.
I think the aqua adjustment for the midline of ISA worked wonders for Leicester right there. That midline aqua had so much value.
The nightmare The Nightmare Goldfish.
The Nightmare Goldfish Aqua. It was much faster than the midline Dull Grip Aqua, while also being able to deal massive damage. And also, it is a good dodge for the Cattails as well.
Yep.
Since it doesn't have any beast or bug cards.
If one of them got a value of Cattail, that will make a big difference of the outcome that matchup had.
So we are currently waiting who will be the second player for GGG. But for our ISA, it is down to their captain. Thunderstruck versus Yajno. Yajno performed really well against YGG. Let's see if he keeps that flow state against Thunderstruck. But Thunderstruck looking locked in right now and is aiming to close down the series. Time check, Daddy Meiji. It is 2 a.m. Welcome to... Oh wait, this is a good lineup. Double plant. Wow.
Because of the double Kotaro.
He's just gonna shoot his shot every round.
Yep. I like it. I like this lineup from Gasol Gaming Guild because I believe that the Kotaro will really give big value to them. We just in our own language, we just tira-tira finish this front line.
Yes, sir. Let's see if he manages to get another card on his front line. But then again, that Karob is looking useful.
Again, the Kotaro.
Wow! Oh my god!
What a pass! Double Cattail got avoided by GGG.
His
single card or two cards, that will make very big difference from for ISA because of the God Reptile.
Yes, sir. And now, Yajno knows that there isn't any Cattail left, so he is free to do whatever play he wants. Freaking perfect right here. I think he could play a Scaly Lunge to eliminate the last stand and just go for the kill on that Aqua. But I think he's still
just a single buzzing win, I think, and all in for the mid line will do it.
This is a good last stand if that front manages to do
what's
more.
Worse for this one?
Single buzzing win does the job. I would have saved that buzzing win though.
Will this take down the Aqua in the middle?
Yes, this is a sure kill. Look at this two.
It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any.
Eliminate the
7 energies for round 6. I think that's too much for preparation for round for 1v1 with God Reptile.
Oh, this is some good card draws though.
Yep, exactly. Because of it.
Oh, double liquid. Why did they use the? He kept on spamming.
I think that's perfect to like.
He needs to redraw the buzzing wind right here because.
Yeah, if he doesn't redraw it, the 1v1 later on will like give him.
Oh, God draw! To Yajno, equalizing the series. We are now down to our do or die scenario.
I told you.
Still to
GGG, though underdog, but yep.
Thunder was facing he's facing a huge lineup disadvantage right there, but that God draw on that second to the last round was massive, drawing 3 cards on your Aqua.
If he
redrawing the third Spiky.
Yep. If he didn't draw any buzzing there, I think God Reptile will like eliminate him with just 4 cards. Double Lodge and double Tiny Dino Swing will be enough, and the shields there will also be enough not to be taken down by that Aqua.
Yeah. So do or die, whoever wins this final match will go to the grand finals. So interesting right here. Let's see.
By the way, to those who just came in, Gasol Gaming Guild won over YGG Esports, and that's why they went. They're here in our lower bracket finals. While ISA, they lost to Blooms, and Blooms now is already waiting for the grand finals.
He's 369.
Oh, again. Let's see. 369 is on the line. Hey, will you make online?
But he didn't kiss his phone right now, so he's trying to lock in.
You need your buff.
Let's see the lineup choice. Let's see if Thunder makes an adjustment because that double plant front was very hard to play against.
I think Thunderstruck was struck also with those double Kotaro because the energy The energy from early to late game, it didn't it didn't go down to 4 energies. I think it remained 5 and up. Then it just attacked and attacked from round 1 until the last round. So that gave GGG a quite big advantage because of those Kotaros. How many Kotaros did he use in that matchup?
Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, the double plant again. The same lineup from ISA.
Wow, this is looking bad for Thunder because those
Unless,
4 Kotaros.
yep. Unless he that will make him very strong front. Still strong front for round 2.
Let's go. 2 cards are present for the front plant of Trest right here. If he gets a Kotaro,
The no turn there is
oh!
the no turn there from Ice A is very big for them, because if that plant was able to use those 3 cards, that will be the end.
Prequel on
Yeah,
his
he won't
midline,
use
but
everything he has there.
it's not looking good for Trest right here because the Aqua is faster than his backline.
I think if ISA has a perfect round to attack,
Trest needs to find a momentum shifting play right here because this is so hard in my point of view because his midline plant is
I think he's gonna take this plant down in this round, in this next round. He needs to take this down.
going for a multi. This round on this round.
Is already a threat. Not mentioning the god reptile, who's already waiting for this for his cards to be drawn on round. And the Kotaro will gain energy again. Oh my god, the 173 health. Even ISA passed these rounds, they still
Closing out the series, we'll head back to the grand finals and they will be facing Blooms on a twice
my
to
god,
beat
but
scenario.
still,
Congratulations to GGG.
Gaming Guild getting 600 AXS. That is a total of 269,976 pesos as of now.
Wow. Congratulations to Gasul and to
Gasul!
the GGG
Baka
members.
naman!
Also, not only that they reached third place or the bronze medal, they also defeated the reigning champions.
Tournament, I think YGG defeated them, right?
Yes, so this is going into the favor of ISA, but now we're talking about the grand finals, Blooms versus ISA.
Gonna be an
Let's
interesting
see.
matchup.
Yes, this is the chance for Thunder to add a ring onto his collection.
So Thunderstruck earlier, or ISA earlier, they lost to Blooms in upper bracket, so which gave them a second chance in the lower bracket, playing against GGG, but still a tight and close match because the score was 3-2.
Yes,
Yeah,
but for now, guys, before we head on to the grand finals, we will be taking a short 5-minute break.
Yep.
So stand by, get your snacks, and let's all watch that grand finals together. ISA versus Blooms. Pew, 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 pew.
Tik ko yung no, Gasol, no? Muntikan pa, lakas din. Ano to, diretso balik na agad to? Ayun na sila, oh. Bloom's Room.
Diyan na ba sila?
Wala pa yung AXA eh.
Oh my God. Sana manalo na Blooms, please. Sweep niya na. Ayoko na ng twice to beat. Nag-twice
Oo
to
nga.
beat na tayo nun sa high grounds dati, kaya hindi na ako nakainom after. Pag uwi ko dati, tulog na ako nun. Kahit gusto ko pang uminom.
Inom pa kami na AC nung ano eh, shortcast natin nun. Pero ano, beer na lang. Grabing late na kasi rin.
Grabe. Sana manalo na Blooms. Please. Ay, rinig pala tayo. Sorry. It's a rant.
Again here at our Axie Classic Guild Wars. So for this round, we're going to have our grand finals. It's going to be against ISA and Blooms. So our previous finals, if to those who just came in on our stream, GGG or Gasol Guild Gaming got eliminated by ISA. So yep, our matchup will be from Blooms and ISA. They already got a match up earlier in our upper bracket, but yep, unfortunately on our their first match up, Blooms or our ISA got eliminated by or eliminated by Blooms. And yep, let's see what will be the result for this grand finals between Blooms and ISA. I think Axie pool wise, they both got a very nice Axie pools. But yes, RNGs and skills will be a different issue here.
Let's go. Because from the upper bracket series, Blooms eliminated ISA with a 3-1 victory, and they have cracked the code against the scaly lunges of ISA by playing a machine gun Dawn and double
Mhm.
plant on the mid and the front. The question is, has Thunder and his team, David and Lester, found an answer on how to counter that Dawn
Done.
double plant? Because the first matches from the upper brackets a while ago wasn't close. Booms were dominating, but they were also getting the right amount of cards at the right amount of time. So maybe we might see a different story on these finals. But then again, Blooms will be on a twice to beat privilege since they are the champions from the upper brackets. But best of luck to both teams and congratulations for qualifying on the World Cup Axie Classic Guild Wars.
I think they got a bit of information facing GGG because GGG two plants with an aqua is almost the same as two plants with a Dawn. So I think Thunderstruck figured something out fighting GGG on lower bracket finals, and that I think gave them like a new information how to play along with this type of axes and cards. Because Thunderstruck is one of the most strategic players of Axie Infinity, and I believe that they don't only play along with their what they know, they also figure something out during these matchups.
Yes, sir. And we might see those answers during the drafting phase. So let's see if there will be any different banning for the side of both teams.
Mhm. I'm
And here we
excited to see
go.
which ones
Here
to
are the
ban.
players from Blooms, the most dominant guild so far in terms of guild leaderboards and star players as well. Take note that one of their members was also a champion. I think it was Mitsuya. And right now, Asham is a champion too, and he is standing alongside 666 and OBQT, who have been performing very well as well.
Even though in Curse Coliseum, I can see have in this kind of game, especially card game, is consistency. So whenever you play this kind of game, um, you don't have you cannot just depend on your skills because you know random updates, balancing is also important. While here on ISA, Thunderstruck, Lester, and David. So unfortunately, the two Davids, we cannot see them anymore. I want to see them again. Two Davids,
But
one
here
Asian
we
and
go.
one Western David. So let's see what
The
they will.
veterans, Thunderstruck, Lester, and David. So I hope Blooms didn't cool down because they were resting
Ah,
on that upper bracket final slot for a few hours now, while ISA has been on a grind,
mhm.
beating Gasol Gaming Guild on a very close matchup. And right now, we're currently waiting for their Axie pools to be shown. And let's see if there will be a difference in terms of banning.
I think Thunderstruck here will is like a machine gun already heated up. So let's see who will win. Who will have a more dominant um, gameplays here. The one who has more information, since maybe if they has not cooled down yet and instead gather more informations, watch the games of Thunderstruck Guild carefully. So I think there is still in the momentum of winning.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thunderstruck coming up straight from a win. And Blooms have been idle for quite a while now. So let's see if they have been doing their research. I hope Blooms watched the lower bracket finals so they could get more info. But based on their previous matchup, Blooms are looking comfortable in facing ISA because they knew ISA only has different variations of scaly lunges. And once they have played that counter team, they went on a very dominant victory. Let's see, let's see, let's see if Thunderstruck or ISA will ban those machine gun axes.
To ban those axes that have an outplay potential like an egg bomb, something like that, because that gave them a really hard time to win versus Blooms, because Blooms is really effective using that egg bomb dawn with two plants, and the perfect timing for the egg bomb. The buzzing wind, the use of buzzing wind was not really effective from ISA side because of the egg bomb.
Yes, sir. And also we can remember that Blooms was playing a plant with an energy gain or
Mm.
cottontail for his front line because they're confident that their plant can survive around 2 to 4 rounds because they have an aroma. So even though ISA was trying to burst down that plant with the energy gain, once they get the aroma, they could still find value on those cottontails. So let's see. Axie pool for ISA currently loading 2 out of 13. So 13 is the Axie pool total.
And also the Kotaro plant, I think, will also give them quite a bit of advantage since Blooms is already expecting a lot of faster tanky axes like Dusk, mid, and front. So I think they can value their Kotaros if they have Kotaros there that they are planning to use. Not only it gains energy, it also gives quite good shields amount of shields for that Axie. So that's why it's a very good Axie fighting Blooms. Fighting
Agree,
ISA.
agree. So let's take a look at their Axie pool in a bit. Again, first of three wins the championship and gives glory not only to their individual names but also to their guilds. So
And
ISA, a previous first runner-up on the first Axie Classic Guild Wars, and now Blooms taking on the big stage for being dominant throughout the guild leaderboards for how many seasons now? So it's this is looking interesting. New guild versus not really a new up and coming guild versus a veterans guild. So
and
here we
here we
go,
go with
Daniel
our
Meiji.
drafting phase. Thunderstruck, Blooms, or ASEAN from Blooms. Let's see what will they ban first here. I can see a lot of threat for Thunderstruck, so it's up to you which one to ban. I think if I remember it correctly, they also banned that mech. That's
Yes,
quite a big threat
because
for ISA.
yeah, that mech is deadly, having the all out shot and the Axie kiss. So it as a backline and ISA not having any shrimps is a huge threat. So also remember ISA banning the God Bug because they don't have any counters for that God Bug as well. So that's already two bans secured.
Exactly, and also this plant Kotaro, I think they also need to ban it because all of the axis of ISA. So that will give. So their first ban will be the god bag bug. So I think they need also to ban this Kotaro plant. But three plants again, very tanky plant. Having vegan diet for the mouth card is a really big threat for them unless they can use this buzzing weed properly, not
Um,
gonna be egg bomb because that was what happened earlier. So whenever they want to set up that buzzing wind, they're gonna get egg bomb. So the effect of buzzing wind will go to the dawn, and then the next round the plant is really free to have a very high shield, and not only that, draw some cards and gain some energy from those cotton tails.
yes, sir. Agree. And let's take a look at the first ban for the side of Blooms right here. Previously, they banned. Mm, what did they ban? I think they were banning the spiky wings earlier on.
Yep. But I saw some spiky wings earlier in their first matchup. Maybe God Reptile,
Yeah, let's see.
because that's what made them win earlier. I didn't see them use it on their matchups in the upper bracket earlier. The God Reptile backline. I think they
Uh,
used all Dusk or Aqua.
I think they used the God Reptile on the
Oh,
first
okay.
game with Leicester. They
Yeah,
used it, then
because
they switched onto a backline spiky wing and they got the win with it. But
ban ban this Dawn. This Dawn is really having a very nice value of his card. The Egg Bomb for the outplay and the juggle of the damage, and also that Air Dagger whenever he draws it.
let's go. Just waiting for the buffer, guys.
They're
Mm.
really thinking it over very carefully because uh, 2000 AXS is at stake.
Yes, that's a good. mention Daddy Meiji because guys, the second placer is locked in with 1,000 AXS prize. So both of them have secured 1,000 AXS, and whoever wins the championship will get the chance to double that current prize up to 2,000 AXS. And 2,000 AXS is the way to celebrate the holidays. So good luck to both guilds right here. Let's see.
Celebrate two Christmases, two New Years with
And here
that
we
price.
go. Buffer is done. Let's see what Axie they chose to ban. Why isn't there any red shade? Wait, what did they
Have
what
they
did they
banned
ban?
already?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's just a visual bug and we might see it later on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, this why so serious, Aqua. If they decided to use Aqua, that will be a very nice backline.
Yeah. But that mech, if I don't think Thunderstruck will leave that mech open. That mech
Yep.
is a very hard counter against the God Reptile and also every other Axis right here, even the Aquas. Because imagine using double Ola shot, you can go for a straight backdoor on that Aqua with the Patient Hunter. So it's a very strong mech right there.
And also the Axie's activation after using two all out chat.
Yes, 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 indeed. And also, it's funny that they have, for the side of Blooms, they have a Dawn and a Bird with the same skill set. So
Mm,
that's like eliminating two bans because if Thunderstruck finds threat in these Birds and Dawns, two of their bans will be wasted on the same type of Axie. So this Axie pool was well thought out by Blooms. Props to them.
exactly. Because if the enemy's Axie pool has some turnips there, they can avoid it using the Dawn that also has the same cards. So that might counter it directly using that Dawn.
Yup, let's go. This is looking interesting. Mm, it, I'm just curious on what they are choosing to ban because we haven't seen it in a bit. But later on, guys, we'll see the final bans. Oh, we're back on to the end. I think there was a visual bug on
Yep,
that
I think they
castle.
already ban and pick some axis already. So let's see. Bans and picking series are very important, guys, because this will dictate the um, the path of these matchups. Using your comfortable axis here. If it's got if it was banned from your opponent, that will give you a hard time to choose which axis to use because sometimes it's a big risk to use not quite comfortable axis in this kind of tournament since it's already a grand final.
Yes, sir. And here we go back to the drafting phase. Hmm. I'm just curious on whether they're going to use the same compositions from their first matchup or where if there's going to be any adjustments that's gonna happen. But we haven't seen the bans from the side of Blooms. And there we go.
Here we go. Nice one. At
First ban
last,
from
finally.
Blooms, removing the Aqua with the Spiky Wing. Good choice of ban. And this is another good ban for the side of ISA, hovering towards that plant with the Kotaro. Because Kotaro has been an annoying counter against the Axipool of ISA right now.
Ah, that's what they're planning. They want to ban all these kois so that they are free to use this bird and dawn because no one's gonna outspeed this. Because the aquas that will be remained are swift escape and yeah, tail slap, swift escape and tail slap.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go.
Earlier they used I think they used the pumpkin and the cottontail with the vegan diet as midline or frontline.
Front. It was their front.
Yeah, frontline. So that is also a good counter for this lineup, unless they got um, buzzing wind too. But yeah, like what happened earlier, the player from ISA planned to set up a buzzing wind on the front, but unfortunately egg bomb, perfect egg bomb timing from Blooms was there. And yep, that plant got not only shield, also draws a card and got some decent amount of energy.
Let's go. And here we go. ISA hovering towards the plant. So we're just waiting if they're going to ban it. And Blooms to get the ban again. Shoutouts to the guild leader and the members of Blooms too, because I've seen their effort. I've seen how the guild owner treats his members. That's why they were able to find these recent success because they've he's been treating his members very well, and I am seeing a lot of very talented players under Blooms. So congratulations already for reaching the finals.
So that's good to hear that the guild leader of Blooms is really hands on with this guild and members, because yep, this tournament like this is not only about prize, it's also about achievement. So I think his members also are not just after the prize, because they're very competitive. I've seen Asham joining a lot of tournaments. So
Yes, it's a privilege to be able to have Asham on your guild because Asham has shown great value not only as an individual player but also a teammate because I'm guessing that he is one of the
yeah,
reasons this Axie pool was drafted because this is a very nice Axie pool. It looks different from different Axie pools as well because they're the only one who brought a disabled Saurus.
look at that band from Blooms, the Kois. So I think they're again planning to use these Dons, if I'm not mistaken. Banning those two Koi Aquas are the only reason why they need to use, or they have to use these Dons or Aqua Kois. So yep, let's see what's left there with ISA, because banning these Aquas, I think they get the idea that, oh hey guys, they're gonna use this Dawn or Bird again. What is our plan? So they're harboring these two plants here. This pumpkin plant here is a big pain in the ass.
Yes, 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 yes. And here we go. Oh, this is a good ban from ISA. They've made some adjustment. They let the mech
Oh,
open.
oh, they don't care about the mech anymore.
Yeah, they removed the energy gain from the plant because it was
Yeah,
very tanky.
yes. This pumpkin and cottontail, I remember it when Sir Ruthless Reg used almost identical um, plant. It's just the horn and the mouth are healing and steal energy. So the
Yes.
idea of pumpkin and cottontail is to draw a card and gain energy.
Yep.
It's like,
Imagine the hard thing about this matchup right now is previously Blooms had the chance to play double plants, midline and frontline, but now Thunderstruck eliminating triple plant. Imagine that the Meiji if Blooms played a BMP. I think
ooh,
BMP
that would
can
be
win.
interesting.
Very interesting. I think
Tribute?
BMP has a
Is it
chance
gonna be
here.
a tribute for the professor?
If they play a BMP, I will be hyped.
But interestingly, VMG, look at the third ban from Blooms. They banned the Swift Escape Tail Slap. What? Why do you think they did this?
I think they're trying to avoid aquas. They know they have their mech open right now, and they might ban the fourth aqua. So eliminating all of the aquas gives you a major class advantage. Even
Mm-hmm.
though ISA have a reflect right here, they don't have any range reflex, so the Axie and all out shot and the bird cards will still work. So I'm hoping for a BMP. I'm hoping to see a
BMP,
BMP.
let's see. Because
Yeah,
they want to avoid the Aqua here on the midline, I think, because I've seen ISA use Aqua midline and then Godrep backline and then Dusk with the cattail. Let's see. BMP with a P. So which plant to use here? There's only one plant left that you can found. There's only one plant left here. I'm not sure if BMP will be. Um, let's see. Just a pick. Cheesy pick from Blooms here. So my partner has been to another dimension. Where are you, BMG? So as I have mentioned, BMP as VMG requested. Let's see if Blooms will grant our wish. This mech with the double all out, she can. It will add some firepower with the zero cost using mech, and then activating the Axie keys effect here, and also um, the King's Fisher here. If it goes to 50%, it will directly go to any Aqua Axie. Solo casting. VMG. VMG, where are you? Hello, hello. So this will be a 1v1, 1v1 shout casting, guys. Oh, I want your energy. I want
All
your
right, I'm back.
energy. All
Sorry,
right.
guys. I lost internet, but I'm alive and kicking. But are there only 3 bands? I'm curious because I'm reading the chat right here. I think we had
Mhm.
4 bands earlier.
Yep. I think there's one more band from but draft finished here. It says draft finished. What was the last band here from Blooms? Another Aqua, I think. I'm not gonna be surprised is they're going to ban this. Their last band is gonna be this Aqua launch card.
Yes.
So that
Let's see.
leaves them
One,
with
four.
mech. This is gonna be dangerous mech for
Oh yeah,
this
there are only three
competition.
bands right here. So the goldfish sludge is open. I think the aqua will find tremendous value in this matchup. A mid lane aqua with a goldfish.
Yep.
Let's see. I
So
want that mech though. I want the
they are left with dusk and reptiles only. This
yeah.
mech is gonna be a boss in that battlefield. So yep, there might be a chance to witness a BMP in, in a grand finals.
Yeah. I'm predicting a BMP and who
Gonna be the
knows
first.
because
Gonna
Blooms
be the
have
first to
been
be happy. The happiest person in the world. If
yeah,
Blooms
Blooms
use
have been
BMP,
playing it crazy right now. So let's see if they go for a BMP. BMP will work wonders in this matchup.
cheesy pick. Cheesy pick
Ma-
but deadly.
yeah, it's going to be a machine gun BMP because the bird has tri-feather, zero cost, high damage.
The Axie
The
is also a threat.
Axie and also has an all-out shot, the mech, so a lot
The
of
egg
zero
bomb.
cost damage.
So whenever the mech needs help, there's the bird's egg.
Let's see. So there are only
Ooh,
3 bands, guys, for each team. My bad because we saw 4 red, so it was just a visual bug on the drafting.
okay, 3 bands. So they're gonna ban the same axis again, right?
Yes.
So there's still one more aqua goldfish left for the side of ISA, and no more plants, I think. Oh, there's more. There's one more left. The Kotaro plant.
Only 3 bands, and they banned the god bug, so one plant might be open. So Blooms
Yep.
can still play the mech double plant right
This
here.
Axie pool from Blooms is really flexible VMG. This is it has a lot of different lineups that you have to think of. They even have the Disablosaur their lineup instead of the Vine Dagger.
Yeah.
They use the heroic reward. So the more offensive Disablosaur. Ban to Axis. Yep. So that's the third ban, and this one's the pumpkin and oh, They really have four bans VNG.
Wait, what's happening? I thought there were only
See,
I
four
because
bans.
because of previous matches I was seeing,
Four. I think they got four bans
but
even
on
from the
our note right here it
previews.
says 3 bans. Now never mind, guys. We'll find out the answer later.
Yep,
Oh, it's 4 bans.
four bans. Okay, confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed 4 bans. So yeah, that's the
Okay.
ban. Blooms will be banning 4 aquas, while ISA will be banning 3 plants and a god bug. So the BMP dream is still alive.
Yeah, yeah, it's still alive and kicking. Let's see if Blooms will have a cheesy BMP lineup here on their first game. And if it wins, I you know already who they're watching using BMP. if they
Yes, they have
if they
learned
lose,
something.
not me.
If they use BMP, they get unlimited shout outs until December
Yup.
31 from Daddy Meiji.
Their guild will be plugged every day on my stream.
Let's go, let's go. Guys, we are just a few moments away from the first matchup. They just restarted the drafting phase because of a
But
bug, but
this
the
Axie
bans are
has
looking
a lot
clear
of
right here.
potential.
Imagine banning all the aquas and you have a very strong mech.
Yep. Yeah, it's not impossible that Blooms might use this mech here. If I remember it correctly, they even went to ban this mech because yep, Thunderstruck is also knows that this mech is a threat, but they chose between this really hard to kill plant or this easier axis to kill but more deadly Axie. Egg
Let's
bomb
go,
also.
let's go.
Three egg bombs in the Axie pool of Blooms.
Oh, this is the longest drafting phase.
This this banning phase is worth 2 million pesos.
I think we I think we need to update the drafting tool.
Mm,
Like once the player or the team chooses a ban, there's no need to finish the timer.
yep.
Possibly. Yeah, I think there should be it like that because
If they need to wait for those seconds that this drafting tool has, it's really gonna take a while. But yep, this is worth 2 million drafting phase. So
yeah, it's valid, guys. It's
yeah,
valid.
yep, that's what I.
There we go. Drafting phase has finished.
So
Who
finally,
banned?
all the aquas are banned. That remains all dusk and reptile for ISA. And here on the Bloom side, it's a very flexible Axie pool. So you might see a very basic BMP here. You might see a double aqua plant here, AAP. You can use anything here. You can even use disabler from the back line.
Yes. So many weapons for the side of Blooms. This was very well drafted. Imagine having a spiky wing dull grip open after 4 bans. Imagine having that deadly mech still open after 4 bans. So
Exactly.
it's looking good, but for the side of ISA, they need to play this one perfectly because from a team composition standpoint, I think Blooms has an advantage.
See some disablers or mech plant line up here for the side of Bloom. It's like the good old days lineup. Beast or mech in the mid line, back line disabler, and yep, when it comes to 1v1 disabler, you cannot do anything to it. You just need to be quiet and skip your turn. Especially if your lineup is launch team, this what is this card? The horn card, Kestrel.
Rimshot,
Oh yeah, is
yeah,
it Kestrel?
Kestrel or
Ah,
Rimshot.
Kestrel.
But
Yeah.
I don't think the disabled source would work against the God Reptile.
Oh yeah. The gap.
So that's the only threat. But I'm just
Unless they don't
curious
use the
if
reptile.
they ever got the chance to use the disabled source during their run on this tournament. After this, I'm going to order McDonald's. We will celebrate Daddy with French fries and burger. There we go. Chat check, chat check. Are you guys still awake? First, welcome to the grand finals. Blooms versus ISA. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just saving my leftover energy for like the final winning moments. But here we go. First player might be Lester versus Asium. They've played each other a lot of times during the leaderboards or the arena grind. So let's see how they match up in the big stage in the grand finals. Then again, Blooms doesn't have to worry about anything. They have the twice to beat advantage. And I think Daddy Meiji got disconnected. Possibly disconnected, or his mic got disconnected. Shout out to Kill Axie, shout out to Anger. Good morning, guys. Shout out to all of our players. I hope they still play at their peak because it's currently 3 a.m. So I hope we get to see the best of the best gameplays from these players right here. So Daddy Meiji, I think, lost his internet, guys. So welcome to the solo cast by VMG. I've been practicing my English lately, and I've been casting countless Axie tournaments in the past 2 weeks, and I've been having the time of my life because as a fan of the game, I feel like I've transcended into the analysis or in the viewer perspective more rather than playing. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy playing the game, grinding, especially Cursed Coliseum, but when it comes to tournaments like this, I would rather be a caster because I get to commentate on amazing plays from these players so far. So yeah, this is one of my last casting for the year, I guess. And let's end it with a blast. Thanks so much for sticking by, guys. On the chat, shout out to Michibishi. Michi played well. Shout out to Kill Axie and Kit FP. I hope if Michi visits Manila again, he will treat me like a couple of beers because Michi has been winning a lot lately. Let's go, let's go. Also, shoutouts to Ronin. Lots of good news from Ronin so far, and I hope I can grind another or other Ronin games and also possibly become a caster for other future esports games. But yeah, I'm guessing my English has improved, guys, because before I was very uncomfortable casting in English. I had to like translate the thought in my head, but right now I am able to say my thoughts in a straight sentence without stuttering. So yeah, I'm having the time of my life. But let's take a look at on the eyes of Lester and Asham. Not a good sign based on his expression. Maybe this is a crazy lineup. And here we go! The BMP or the DMP is locked in. And this is what I've predicted. I like this composition from Blooms right here. Looks very effective in my point of view. But ISA have found success with this lineup so far, and this is a deadly combo. Beautiful Sinister Strike comes from the mech. Cactus will go straight onto the midline, and he has the chance to go for a brick wall right here. Also, having the Dawn on a single HP range is kind of a threat because you might, or Lester going aggressive once again, not afraid of the second aroma, playing triple card, but this plant survives, goes with a vegan diet and a cactus. It's looking kinda close, guys, because Thunder still has 4 energies, but this mech, but Lester's Axie right here is still looking healthy. Meiji right now going in and out of the Discord room, guys. Alright, will he play with the Egg Bomb here? Oh my, that was good energy management for the side of Lester. That second round setup turn where he only used a single Kotaro, I mean a single Cottontail, was a very nice turn. Just take a pause, and after that he had all the energy he needs to go for double kills. Well played. Currently at 1-0 with ISA on the lead.
Hello, hello, hello.
Using his electricity, switching onto his phone just to cast for us. W Meiji, guys.
Exactly. I can go back to OBS, but I cannot join with camera, I think.
Yeah. As long as you have your mic, you're good. I can share the screen with you here, Daddy Meiji. You want?
Oh, yeah. Can you share? Yeah, so
Yes,
that
yes. I'll share the screen here
I
so
don't
you
have
can
to join
watch.
in the OBS.
Yes.
That's
W
nice.
Meiji.
That's a better idea.
Again, guys, apologies
This
for
is a.
the lag. I know you've been staying up late trying to watch
Oh,
this
what
game.
happened? ISA got the
Yeah,
first win.
Meiji, they played the BMP, but they lost.
Ooh!
Leicester played well. It was
Why did
close.
you let me
Asham was
down?
doing good. Asham was doing good with the BMP,
Hmm.
but
Okay.
Leicester just had one pass and it was over.
OMG. Actually, right now I'm using two cell phones, one for the data and one for the Discord. So I'm just lucky that the signal is enough.
Let's go, let's
Is
go.
is my audio bearable?
Yes, audio is bearable. And 1-0 for ISA. Leicester is done, so it's
Nice,
up
nice.
to David and Thunderstruck to try and get this series to remove the twice to beat privilege of Blooms. And
I think Blooms heard us that we requested BMP, so that's why they use it as their
oh
cheesy
my-
pick.
they
Oh,
listened.
maybe our production team can just put my picture on the OBS. You know my head that is tilting. The leaning head of Meiji. The, the leaning head of Meiji from my page, my profile page.
Let's go.
It's it's the same graphics.
Now I want to see the Daddy Meiji, the next player for ISA and Blooms.
Yep. Let's see who's gonna be the next player for Blooms
Yeah.
and ISA.
Too
By
bad
the
we
way, who
didn't
played
see
first?
the BMP.
Who played first from ISA?
Leicester is done versus
Oh,
Asham.
okay. Oh, that's nice for Leicester because last time he lost to Blooms twice, I think.
So let's go. Good start for ISA right here. Getting the first momentum. And
What is happening on our Axie stream BMG? First, the lag issue. The second one, the internet loss from your side, and then the third
third,
one,
yeah,
the
um,
blackout.
it's a mental challenge. It's a mental
Oh my
challenge.
god!
Would like
Not
to
mentioning it's
comment.
already almost 3 a.m.
Let's go, David versus Asham. Would like to comment ISA for banning the double plant setup. That was a big brain ban from them. They opened the mech. I
Yep.
know that mech is soft, but if a mech doesn't have two front lines, it would be very easy to reach that mech. So another possible lineup for Blooms right here is a backline mech, midline Teal Shell Dawn, and a front plant. Let's see if they work
Yep.
that lineup. It's like a double front.
Did Blooms pull off the all out and then Axie keys activation?
No, almost though, but Leicester was Leicester had a perfect pass because Blooms doesn't have any energy destroy, and after that pass he had all the energy for a brick wall, so he just went
Oh,
killed the plant, the mech, and the bird was only on 1 HP because he used egg bomb on the
egg bomb.
first round.
Oh, the round one egg bomb.
Yeah, the round 1 egg bomb.
Oh my god. And I think he didn't get any value from Hair Dagger too.
Yes. Oh no, Asha, I'm looking worried once again. What kind of matchup is this?
The headache. The headache.
Wow,
Ooh!
this is a nice adjustment for the side of Asha playing the. Oh, it's a double aqua. That's an aqua tail shell right there. Can you
But
please go?
it's oh, the
Oh,
cattail, the cattail.
yeah, the cat tail
Double
is
Gouda.
nice right here. Here comes a deep sea gore. Just trying to
Nice.
get
And
and
it will still value the
good
pricklet hook.
value.
Oh my god.
But then again, that mid line has a Scarab and he still has double Goda left, so that's kind of a
Mm-hmm.
pressure for Asham. Look at that Goda. There's a Goda right
The
there.
single
Oh,
Gouda though.
nice energy gain though. He has 4 energies. What's the plan right here? Will try to sustain. He can sustain the mid line. This is like a
Mm-hmm.
Kotaro turn or a Scarab turn for David because it's still
It so he can save card for the 1v1. But the pumpkin is waving. The pumpkin is two pumpkins are waving.
two pumpkins are waving indeed.
But
This
do
is
you think it's gonna be worth it if you still use the pumpkin or just prepare for a 1v1?
I think he needs to. Yeah, this is the perfect play right here. Just go for the try to
Nice.
sustain your mid because you don't have enough cards and energies left for your after. But I think this is gonna
Ouch. Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be a
I
GG.
win. Oh my god.
A 2-0 for ISA. ISA coming in hot right here, not having to deal with a double plant setup. Now Lester and David gets the win, and guess what, Daddy Meiji? It's the final boss for ISA already.
Oh my god. The final boss is already emerging from his.
Wow! Props to the adjustment of Ashram playing the double aqua plant. I think that was a
Mhm.
very nice adjustment. It's just that facing a double dusk and a backlane god reptile just wastes most of your utility or your damage cards. So I say getting comfortable right now. 2-0, 1 win away. Thunder just needs to get the win and they will push the final series because blooms are twice to beat.
Blooms haven't used the egg bomb done yet. So I think
Oh,
they
they
need
used it.
to go. Oh, they use it?
Yeah, they used it. They cracked the code. No double plant,
Mm.
no sustain, no delays.
That I was trying to tell you earlier that maybe Thunderstruck gathered some information from that previous matchup with GGG because they got almost the same Axie pool, so their god reptile is having trouble. So there might be an adjustment with card management, the patience, especially that Thunderstruck showed from GGG,
Yes.
holding um uh enough cards for a 1v1.
Yeah, and the good news about for the side of ISA right here is they don't have to worry with any lineup adjustments. They're on a 2-0 lead. Their lineup is clearly working. So it is Asham for the
It's
third
still ASEAN.
time. Asham won't let this go. Asham needs this win because remember that the Meiji the first Axie Classic Guild Wars where
Yep,
ISA was twice to beat on the finals and YGG managed to beat them twice on a
yep.
two best of five. So we might see a another history right here if ISA manages to beat Blooms twice again.
That's it's like history repeats itself.
Screaming.
Oh, yeah. Wait, wait. I'm in the middle of a typhoon here. Wait.
Going back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we are back, guys. Game on momentum.
And yes, like the typhoon here in my place,
Is it raining?
thunderstruck. Yeah, it's almost like a typhoon. The rain is very heavy. I think that's the cause of sudden blackout here. You know, I'm in a province far away. So, like the heavy rain here, thunderstruck or ISA is also pouring heavy punches to blooms because it's already 2-0.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's see. We're just a few moments away from the final game of this first series. If Asher manages to win, he pushes game number 4, but um, they'll be on equal ground. So having the upper bracket benefits of twice to beat is very good for Blooms right now because they're currently losing at 0-2.
Yes, but you can see on Asham facial expression that he's really having a hard time thinking what which axis to use. And oh, here we go with our third match of the grand finals. Let's see. Oh, he decided to use the same lineup. Okay, the dull grip value with the top up, and luckily, yep, he avoided the Goda, but the cattail was there to compensate the Goda not getting any value there.
Yes, sir, but too bad for Asham not getting any cards from his front line. He has a
Ooh.
complete card though, complete card set on his back and mid,
Mhm.
but this is going to be hard. He needs to sustain that midline.
I think he needs to save up these dull grips and buzzing wings here for the midline. So I don't think that.
Even though he manages to get a no-turn play on this midline of Thunderstruck, that God Repta is still deadly on a 1v2. So this is an interesting mid-rounds.
like the heavy rain pouring here. this this matchup still uses the he needs to use the buzzing. Oh my god, that pass though expected a barrage of damage here from
Wait,
Ash. Another pumpkin there or no.
here we go.
He doesn't have. Oh, he did draw the pumpkin. The one card from the back line and the brick wall in the mid lane.
Nice energy gain for the side of Asium. He's now set up for the
It's gonna be
1v1.
enough.
Yeah, I think
It's not gonna be enough, I think.
he's ready for the 1v1.
He just needs to save energy unless he redraws another cottontail that will.
I think yes.
He only has. He will only have two energies for this 1v1, and this god reptile has 6 energies and 4 cards.
It depends on the draw. If he get, but this is
The
killable for
bulwark.
the Aqua. This is killable for the Aqua.
Ooh, no bulwark. Let's see. No bulwark. Is it gonna be enough?
Here we go. Dull grip first. Oh!
Ooh! The attack up dull grip. Oh my
Just
god.
like that, Blooms is still alive. Asham will be pushing game number 4 by playing the same lineup from game number 2, and Blooms bounce back 1-2. Meiji, Asham was kind of lucky because his front line didn't draw any cards, so his
Any
deck
cards. Yeah.
has been reset early after the
Yeah.
double pumpkin.
And not to mention the buzzing mid ahead of time. You know, I had one round ahead before they enter into a 1v1. So, but what I was wondering is it gonna be enough shields if Thunderstruck redraws the Bulwark?
No, it's not gonna be enough. That dull grip is too nasty. It has an attack up.
Oh, I see. The attack up and the
Fragile.
advanced buzzing, the fragile.
So that concludes the research, guys. You only need 3 energies to beat a god reptile if you have a
Yeah.
dull grip Aqua. 3 energies, then the 2 energies will be enough for the kill.
And also the attack up from the dull grip.
Yeah, the attack from the dull grip. Beautiful.
So I think Blooms is not gonna give away an easy uh, 3-0 on their first matchup here with ISA. So, yep, if Thunderstruck figures out something to counter using the God Reptile with the card management, that God Pass really says it all, that Thunderstruck figures out something, but Ashiam still has something up his sleeve to show that, hey, you figure something out, I figured something out too.
Yeah.
I can I can kill you with two energies.
So right now, remaining players from Blooms are 666 and Obicuity. And the boss
Nice.
fight, Thunderstruck, will be the closer for this one. If Thunderstruck closes the series, we are now reset. We're going back to 0-0 and for another best of
Yep.
five finale. But if ever Blooms
Mhm.
makes a reverse sweep or reverse comeback here, they will be the grand champion for Axie
Yeah.
Classic Guild Wars Season 2.
Wow. This Axie Classic Guild Wars tournament is really giving all the Axie, not just this the guilds that are competing here in our tournament, but to all Axie players, hope that hey, Axie is doing something to give us not only the prize pool but also the entertainment. The updates, they don't stop on just giving us small updates, but also give us big updates like the artifact, the first Coliseum. If you just very hardworking and really enjoys Axie Infinity, you might farm SLP a lot in a day.
Yes, correct, correct. You just need one decent lineup.
Exactly. Like Oversize now is doing. And here we go with our fourth match of these grand finals. Both of them are using the same lineup, same composition, but a different player for the side of Bloom Squad. So let's see if who's playing, by the way.
OBQD versus Thunderstruck.
Okay, let's see if OBQT will pull off the same result as Asiam did in their matchup earlier. So Cattail, redraw cards, the setup, the gain energies. Let's see if they will pull this off properly, and if the card draws will side them. And he will use one. He will use one. I'm very sure he will use one. But oh my god, the energy, the destroyed energy in Thunderstruck side. I think this will matter too. But the card, oh my god, this destroy energy here is really giving OBQT a hard time setting up, because earlier he set up with enough energies and enough cards, because those Goldos were not present in the previous matchup early rounds. But now 6 energies to kill the front and midline. I think that's not gonna be enough because midline only has 2 pumpkins and a cottontail. And I think the cards from Thunderstruck is already enough to.
And he is in
Oh
trouble.
my god.
What a play from Thunder. What a play from Thunder right there. Wait. OBQ
The redraw.
No, he still has the 5 energy setup. Imagine using 4 here, he gets 3.
But what if all the cards are drawn for the midline?
Massive right now.
Mhm.
Too bad.
Yeah.
I think he needed
Too bad
to
for.
kill what happened there.
If it didn't last time, does he have a chance to take down this God Reptile?
What a play from Thunder. Not even clicking on that cottontail, because if he pressed that cottontail, I think it could have killed him. So well played, Thunderstruck. He closes out the first series, and now we are going to reset for the grand final.
Yeah, another set of
Best of fives, because Blooms are not on a twice to beat advantage anymore. It's a do or die. Let's go.
So let's see who. They're not gonna give ISA a very easy fight here in this grand finals. Asiam showed it that yes, that God Reptile is quite nasty, but I still got something up my sleeves, and he showed it earlier. But unfortunately, for his other teammates, it wasn't enough for them. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the redraw from the mid line. That hurt Thunderstruck, but still the pass and then the redraws for another three cards in the mid line, in the back line, that seals the deal.
Well played, Thunderstruck. Now, do or die scenario. Will ISA claim that championship title or will Blooms bounce back? Because so far, based on the drafting, ISA might have found the answer. Just banning the double plat potential setup of Blooms greatly
Mhm.
weakens their team composition, and their lunges
Exactly.
have been working like magic so far. I think this is I would like to commend whoever thought of leaving the mech open just to ban three plants. That was a big brain move because they know that once a double tank has been eliminated, they could easily
Mm.
reach on those damage dealing axes.
So, do you think it was a trap from Thunderstruck side to ban all plat and remain the mech open, so that it might be a very strong counter for their team, but Thunderstruck has thought of every possible scenarios in winning a matchup against mech.
Yeah, he knows that as long as the mech doesn't have two tanks, he could still defeat it because having the two tanks for Blooms earlier was a major advantage, and that was a good read for the side of ISA.
So that pumpkin and cottontail was one of the uh, axes that Thunderstruck really don't want to deal with anymore.
Yes,
Those
and this time
vegan diet
around,
and pumpkin.
ISA can play the God Reptile comfortably. They don't need the pressure of playing a Spiky Wing because Blooms only has one tank left from their Axie pool, so they
Yep.
found the answer. They're just going to play the God Reptile all night.
Are they gonna have another drafting phase, or they're gonna proceed to whatever they had previously?
I hope they don't go for another drafting phase, but there will be another drafting phase, guys. So we'll be
Oh,
taking a short break. CR break, guys.
yep.
Be right back. Grab your coffee or water, and we'll be right back. Grand finals. Let's go.
And we are back, guys, right away para for this grand finals. Thunderstruck banning again for the side of ISA versus Blooms here. So I think they might change. They might have a different band set of bands here because Blooms have already seen that these god reptiles have something for them that they can't really deal with. So aside from these kois or for aquas in general, I think they need to ban one of or maybe these two reptiles and two aqua kois. So that will be the safest ban for the side of blooms, I think. Because Thunderstruck, I think he will just go for the same bans here. The um, the pesky plants who always has energies and card draws from the pumpkin and cottontails. And I think from the bloom side, they need to have adjustment for their bans.
Agree. Blooms almost got swept on that first part of the finals. They need to make adjustment. Is the answer
Yep.
banning the two god reptiles? We might not know, but they need to trust their captain with the play right here because ISA is locked in with that game plan of banning three plants right
Mhm.
here.
And a god bug.
Yes, that god bug can
So
play a 1v2 on those lunges.
yes, exactly. The um what is this horn card called again?
Really lunge?
This card one?
Parasite?
The from the Yeah, the parasite is really giving this Langes team a hard time to save cards for a 1v1, so that is not a very wise move to let that god bug open. But I think the three plants again, that's very safe for this Axie pool from ISA. So if they don't want to have a very hard mid lane and front to deal with, so I think they are the best bans here are those plants. But here on the side of blooms, I think, yeah, double god rep with the double cois, I think the most efficient ban for me. If they're planning to have a Dawn or Aqua backline again,
Yeah,
and
that might work.
again to those who just came in, this is our last series for our grand finals. The first series was won by IFA. So Blooms was twice to beat, but now this is a do or die scenario. Blooms or ISA, if they want to give their best shot, this will be it. There's no second there's no second chances for both of them. So just for this banning phase or drafting phase, they really need to think this one out.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's it.
congratulations to both of these guilds so far
Mm-hmm.
for qualifying to the World Cup. Also securing a total of or a secured prize of 1,000 AXS and
Each.
just participating or dominating the tournaments.
Exactly. And now let's see if Blooms will have a different third and fourth ban because the previous series they banned the same aquas for the first two ban phase. So, but the third and fourth, this will be crucial if I don't think these two mid lane aquas are that threat for their lineup because they have coils, they have egg bombs, so it's not gonna be a big problem for them. But this god reptile, since they have a lot of melee cards, especially the dull grip, it gives them a really hard time to take down this god reptile. And
Hopefully
also,
the same
not to
ban.
mention the reflect. Oh, the same ban. Okay, so they're going to play, I think, the same. Maybe their captain is telling them that they still have winning condition for using those Dons and Aqua. So they just need to maybe have a different approach using that.
I think it's time to play
If
the backline mech, midline Dawn, and
backline mech.
yeah, and front plant.
Yeah, I agree too. So I think they need to give up the dull grip, buzzing wind, and then yeah, they are left with just one plant. ISA is has already enough with those plants. So that's like what I told you earlier, that Thunderstruck gathered information. He's a very tactician type of player in a tournament. And also when we casted the LAN tournament of Guild Wars, the season 1, I've heard some of the informations from ISA that most of them really come from Thunderstruck, banning phase, using, and then even the approach, the patience. You need to be patient. Don't give them any cards to draw like what he did earlier. The Godas also. Oh my god, those Godas really hit Bloom so hard.
Yeah, Thunderstruck is just a complete type of player.
Mhm. And he's even like, how old is he? I think he's very young, just around
Yeah,
his early
very young.
20s.
I think around 24 only.
So that's nice. Oh my god,
Okay,
the
same ban
same
for
bat.
both team. Let's see if there will be a different result. But so far, ISA is looking very comfortable in this matchup.
Yep. So what's the difference with their first matchup in the upper bracket earlier was there's no plant anymore. So the egg bomb play here doesn't really give blooms that much of a value compared to those two plants earlier that was really hard to take down because of the pumpkin, because of the vegan diet that has a lot of shields. And aside from that, egg bomb always gets the buzzing wind effect instead of going to the plant whenever ISA sets up, and that leaves them squishy midline, I think. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be a big problem for them.
Let's see if Blooms will try to play a mech double tanky front here. Let's see. But so far,
Yeah,
is just looking really, really chill because you're playing a lunge. And they're playing it very well. Very
and I think
consistent team.
if they're gonna play mech, plant, and dawn in the middle, that might change. Different approach, I think, because it's gonna be more offensive compared to Aqua, who has buzzing wind and a dull grip. It really needs a lot of setup and card management, because buzzing wind, if you use it miss properly, it will oh, midline mech up AMP.
Oh, this is looking deadly.
Yep, because the dull grip, the sinister strike, and not to mention the sinister strike is coming from the mech.
ISA made
Let's
some
see.
adjustment as well. Instead of a Golda, they played a Why So Serious for the midline.
Oh,
You can get a note in here though. Dull grip and
exactly.
Watford.
The attack up from the dull grip and the point. Fine. And it just used 2 energies from the mech. And I think he has a chance here to take down this midline efficiently using
But,
the dull grip and the buzzing wind.
but he doesn't have any cards left.
How about the redraws? The mech already had six cards, I think. So probably there's more chance that will he redraw it?
I think he will
Will
draw
he
the backline
redraw?
cards right now.
The Dull Grip. But he only has two energies and one card from the back line. Will it be enough to take down this really
I think the reptile still has a major advantage here.
rounds to take down this God Reptile using Buzzing Wind and a Dull Grip?
Let's see, let's see. This is looking close, guys.
I think whatever ISA draws here, I think this is gonna take down this Aqua already.
Yeah, I can play 4 damage cards.
Yep. And the suspense. The suspense from the card draw.
Just waiting for the final round.
Is there any more approach here from this Aqua if you're on the Aqua side?
But there's a double bookmark.
Oh my god, the double bookmark. It's like biting with your bare teeth on a metal. Ouch, let's see if it's gonna be enough. If his shield is gonna be enough. The 2 bulwarks. Goodbye. Oh my god.
And the reflect deletes him. Nice try on that lineup though. AMP almost too close to working.
If he used Risky Fish first before Dull Grip, will he be still alive?
No. Not enough.
Risky Fish.
I think the Wayne Con right there would have been saving one Axie for
yeah.
But he was unlucky. He only got 2 Axie cases and 1 Patient Hunter, and Patient Hunter has a very low shield, so he was just stuck on the 2. But imagine applying the Axie case on that backline.
God Reptile.
Then putting the you put the Dull Grip first. But it is also a double-edged sword because it could still get reflected.
Exactly, but I think the damage will be enough for the second for the next following round. Might be an attack up from Risky Fish and the Fragile. So if ISA will go for full shield on that round with Axie Keys Mark and Dull Grip, I think his shield will not be HP and shield will not be enough for the following round. But yeah, that's very far away from what happened earlier because Kingfisher has a very low shield, so the mech, so maybe Blooms is afraid of committing that early mech being taken down by that God Reptile and forced to have a one-on-one very early.
Yes, I agree. Now 1-0, ISA is having a momentum.
The momentum from Thunderstruck.
Will history repeat itself? And now our second player, 666, looking sleepy right here. David has the time zone.
Oh my god. The time zone advantage.
Yes. Look at 666, guys. His eyes is barely open.
Oh my god. And his gestures. Let's finish this, guys. Oh my god. He's really sleepy. But let's see if Blooms will overcome this God Reptile in this next match. And again, for those who just came in, we are on our grand finals, Axie Classic Guild Wars Season 2. Round 1, all in.
Alright, back to the
game. Oh no, not last time. Okay.
Yeah, but I say he now has the lead.
Oh, this is good for Blooms because of the last time he got his Pumpkin and Cottontail to easily eliminate this last time from ISA.
Let's see what's the play.
Pass.
pass. Nice pass. He
Let
can
him
have-
draw some cards.
Yeah.
Draw more cards.
Oh, it's weak cards.
Oh.
Oh, those are some weak cards. Pumpkin, double cotton pick. Good play for the Blues right
Mhm.
here. Gaining energies. Bringing it out.
But the Goda?
All good. Yeah, look at the card advantage for the side of Blooms.
Yeah. The tail from this god reptile is already ripe. Oh,
Oh, did he go for the quick one?
okay.
Oh, he's going for the kill. Oh, this is good.
This is good from Bloom sides.
Yeah. Buzzing.
He needs to.
This is good damage turn. Force.
Yes, and 3 energies for next round with the cotton tail. That's nice. And another catfish. Ooh. That was the sequence of Bloomscub has been waiting for. They need enough energies, but they first need to take down the front line early, because if they don't take it down on the earlier rounds, like what happened on the first game, the Goda value, the lunges value, it will use it again and again. So they need to take down the front line earlier and set up for a 2v2 with the gain energy with enough cards. And I think the cat will help Bloom squad a lot because he manages to set up enough cards, break walls, life steals, gain energies because of that cat tail.
Yeah, Cattail was the game changer because it allowed him to redraw the third cotton tail, which was the perfect
Exactly.
amount of energy to end the game. So well played. So it just proves that that lineup works. Double Aqua Plant against the God Reptile. The question is where there will be any adjustments for both players, knowing that it is 1-1 and it is looking crucial for both sides.
So maybe that's what their captain is trying to prove, that this team has a very big potential to counter and win against a god reptile. We just need the perfect scenario, perfect cards, because Aqua and Reptile match up by just its class. Aqua is already a disadvantage. But if you have a perfect setup, enough energy, enough cards, I think that's what the Bloom squad have been waiting for this series.
Yes, and we're just a few moments away from game number 3. Score is 1-1. 666 is done for Blooms. And
So OBQT is up.
yeah, OB Cutie versus David. David getting his second chance.
Mm-hmm. And I think they're still communicating to each other. That's what the Guild War is about. It's not just about winning. It's also about what you do with your teammates. Not only about drafting phase. Drafting phase is just the beginning, but the approach, the advice from your captain really means a lot.
And here we go.
And here we go.
Same lineup for both players. OB Cutie versus David. Whoever wins this will give their guild a 2-1 lead and a
Yep.
1 lead cushion. So good luck to both players. Let's go.
Cattail, let's go. No value from Cattail.
Oh my
Ooh, both of them. But that destroy energy again from the Goda.
Good
They both
energy
get.
destroy. Not taking
Will you,
off the pedal.
if this plant draws some cards, will you still use it?
This is a good steal. Good steal for the side of David.
Oh my. Yep. And then the Hasaro for the midline. Energy and a bit of a damage there.
Yeah, but I think he needs to redraw the second spiky wing quick because he needs that second spiky wing for that midline app. It has
He
a
needs-
wise use.
But I don't think this midline from ISA will take a risk playing this Wiseau series because of the buzzing wing.
Here, if he gets a wait, the critical.
Oh my god, what happened?
Like,
That changes everything, DMG. What happened?
That was a huge critical.
Oh my god. The unpredictable critical.
Did the viewer
Oh
even
my
see the crit?
god. what this reptile did
Like,
was very painful on Bloom squad sides. Oh my god. So he was forced to use the buzzing with attack up because he's expecting a very high shield from this. Oh my god,
oh,
the critical. Oh my god. That was already perfect for Bloom side. I think he's gonna redraw the Cottontails or a bit of a lifesteal, I think, or just a Cottontail just to set up for a 1v1. He might even go for an early damage from the backline since he has his Cottontail. But that critical, oh my god, that was crucial. What happened?
a heartbreaker. Imagine losing to a critical like that on the grand final stage. This is
I'm
bad for
imagining, I'm imagining that. Who was that? OBQT or 66?
OBQT.
I'm imagining OBQT was already is already awake. He shows some sleepiness before his match, but the critical might shook him. What?
It
Oh
was
my god, that
the worst
critical.
critical he could have gotten. So
Yep,
Blooms need to regain their composure, needs to chill because
exactly.
it's still a close match. Or the Aqua might survive that one because it had a high shield, but the the first Scaly Lunch had a huge crit.
I think he will survive it if he didn't quit because before the crit, I saw that his HP was around almost 300 HP and two more cards remaining. So I think he can survive it and hope for another Cottontail redraw for his midline and probably set up a Buzzing Wind and an attack up from Risky Fish. And yep, but unfortunately, the critical.
Huge crit for the side of I say now the final boss for both teams, the captains. Thunder versus Asham. Asham needs to get this win, force it to a best of one scenario. Let's see.
Well, well, Asham has been in this kind of situation many times. So, so the pressure I think is not new for him. I think the composure is already there, the knowledge, the skill sets, the axes are there. So I think yeah, Asham got this.
Let's see. Crucial match for both players. If Thunder wins, this is going to be their first ever Guild Wars title.
Mhm.
Plus a bragging right, a ring, and a total of 2,000 AXS. But Asham has the chance to extend the series right here. Let's see.
I, I think I can. Um, even from a single player competition, not in a guild before, because there's like Asham. Yeah, I've seen him like there was this time that Indes was still playing
Here we go. Oh my god, the cattail for the
the
front.
Katil again, but the
Wow, this
nice
is
nice one, nice choice of card, nice choice of card.
well played for Asham.
Mhm.
Oh,
Avoided the cattail, avoided the Goda, but the damage I think ISA got the higher damage.
yes. Now
Oh,
I
the magic.
need to get a value from the cattail, but it's going to be hard for him.
Let's see what he will redraw. Get ready, so I think that's a very wise decision for Thunderstruck to pass on round two. Because if you can see, there's no damage card here that is worth it to use against this tanky plant here. It's a good use for Blue Squad. He still has a room to set up. Ma- oh my god,
Oh my god, oh
the
no!
god rep is very aggressive.
Very unexpected, and I think
Ouch,
Thunder
unexpected.
is gonna claim his first ever championship! Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god! How will you
Oh,
fight this? Why so serious?
oh, the unexpected thing.
Thunderstruck. That
The
literally says it
unexpected.
all. Thunderstruck.
Oh no!
Mm, 7 cards with 8 energies. What? Uh, Thunderstruck is very sure that it's not gonna.
Short kill!
Woo!
Oh no! And just like that, ISA will claim their first ever
Oh
Guild
my
Wars
god!
win. And they have beaten Blooms twice on the grand finals. Props to Blooms though for reaching the grand finals, and they're still qualified for the World Cup. But congratulations, ISA!
Honestly, I want to see the reaction from Thunderstruck when he no turned or goes through with that midline dusk or aqua. He sliced it like it's like a butter.
Well played, but Daddy, I think this night is just for ISA because that critical was the game changer throughout the
Yep.
whole
Uh,
series.
I will just set up my camera. So
I think we can invite Thunderstruck here for an interview, but well played. For everyone's info, ISA will go separate ways. Itlog Batman, Sura, and what's the final one? ISA? What is A? Axie.gg? That's why it's called the last dance. And that was the perfect last dance for this team, earning that championship. Well played. Well played, well played, well played. I'm lost for words. Well played. They played so well, all three of them. And still, props to Blues
hello,
reaching the grand finals. But too bad their code has been broken. The triple plant ban was just insane. So I am about to ask Thunderstruck about that one. Let's wait. I'm just waiting for an interview. Oh, looks like we're not going to get an interview, guys. Once again, that was the Axie Classic Guild Wars Season 2. We are your casters. I am VMG together with Daddy Meiji. First of all, we would like to thank Sky Mavis for making this tournament possible, to all the people from the production room, Kara, Avacine, Alias, and to everyone who has participated onto the viewers. Thanks so much, Axie and Sky Mavis, for having us as your casters. Congratulations, ISA and Blooms, for reaching the grand finals, and all the guilds that have participated for taking home a portion of the AXS prize pool yourselves. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone. Daddy Meiji, any final words to our viewers? Looks like there isn't any final words from Daddy Meiji, guys. So thank you so much, guys. I'll be resting now. Thanks so much, Kilaxi, and to everyone who watched. Don't worry, we will make a huge comeback on the next tournament. Hopefully, the next tournament will be a lot better, but this one's for the books. Congratulations, ISA. Good night, everyone. VMG out.